Tube was the one that called the bomb threat on his own event. Now, what I'm about to say sounds a little bit crazy, but before I say that, I just gotta say, what's going on, guys? It's Harley. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Anyways, now that we got that out the way, so there has obviously been a lot of controversy around what happened at FOUSEY Tube's event and all of that stuff, and there's been like tons of videos on what happened. It's basically like the same thing in each video, but I decided that I should give my opinion on what happened, even though you probably guys don't care, but I just thought that I should just give it because, you know, I have nothing else better to do. Alright, so listen up. So, apparently, FOUSEY Tube decided to have his own event talking about positivity and, like, you know, hating is not good on people, right? And so you would think that, like, that's good. Like, he wants to, like, have an event about positivity and all that stuff. And so obviously he invited some YouTubers, he invited other people, and he made it open. And so he made it free, which was good. Like, you didn't have to pay for the event. But another thing that didn't make sense to me was he got the whole venue or venue or whatever. He got it under 7 days, which to me is like surprising, but in a way he kind of pulled it off. You know, some people showed up and all that stuff happened. Now the reason why people showed up, well, I think, not because of him, people didn't really care about him, was because he decided to announce that Drake was coming, and LeBron was coming, and J. Cole was coming, and a bunch of, like, these big named rappers coming, right? And so people are like, oh, like, I want to go see Drake, and it's a free event, so I'm just gonna go, right? It sounds pretty cool in your head, right? It's like, okay. But people, okay, so on FOUSEY Tube's defense, right? People should be dumb. I mean, okay, no, okay. People are dumb if they think that Drake and all these rappers will go to an event for free when they're not getting any money and it's just a free event so they could just go and sing, right? Like, who does that? When would Drake ever go to a concert and perform for free, right? That already doesn't make sense. So that should be like a big red flag, okay? Okay, good. So there was a bunch of people who hated on FOUSEY Tube, being like they were doubting about this event. Keemstar did, all these people, all these big YouTubers did, right? And so when I heard about it, I was just like, okay, well, let's just see how it goes, right? Let's just see how it goes. And so it goes good for a while, and apparently, like, none of these rappers show up, obviously. Like, these, like, people who, some guy named Lil, I don't even know, I forgot what his name is. But he decided to go perform, and it was, like, trash, right? It was like, he's not even a real rapper. I mean, he might be, but he wasn't a good one, okay? So, and then after everything went down, after people started to question where Drake was and all that, FOUSEY Tube still didn't show up. There were all these big YouTubers, but, like, the host of the event wasn't there. So, and when I was watching it, I was, like, confused a little bit. And then, out of nowhere, they decided to evacuate the building. Like, people, like, the police came and they started to evacuate the building, right? Not building, the venue or whatever it was called, okay? So, and then people started saying that there was a bomb threat, right? Someone called it a bomb threat or it was a prank or whatever, and so it got people scared and people started to leave. But before that they called there was a bomb threat, people were like, oh, what if they evacuated us from there so it could allow Drake to come in? And then when I heard that, I was just like, okay, no. This is not, like, it's not possible. Like, why would they evacuate a whole building just for Drake to come in? Like, he's not, like, Obama, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's not Oprah, he's a singer, but he's not that, like, you know, important where you have to evacuate a whole building. So that's when I was like, no, something is up. So when they find out there was a bomb threat, FOUSEY Tube finally, Keemstar called FOUSEY Tube, and FOUSEY Tube finally showed up. And then that's when, like, that whole heated moment popped up and everything. Now, to get straight to the point of what I think happened, right? Let me tell you what I think happened. I think from the jump, right? So everyone knows, no hate, like, I love FOUSEY Tube. I mean, I don't really know him, but I just, like, I watch his videos sometimes. But everybody knows you're a YouTuber, you're not a YouTuber. If you watch YouTube, or if you're a personal human being, then you know that FOUSEY Tube isn't, like, all there in the head, right? Like, you just know he's not all there in the head. So when FOUSEY Tube finally decided to show up, it was after the bomb threat was made. So he doesn't show up until the bomb threat is made. So what I think happened, right? Okay, so this might sound a little bit crazy, you know what I'm saying? It might sound a little bit crazy. But I think that FouseyTube knew that none of the rappers were gonna show up, and like he didn't want to get everyone disappointed. That like he made everyone come to his event to see the rappers, and they don't even come. So you know what I think happened? I think, now it might be crazy, but I think that FouseyTube was the one that called the bomb threat on his own event. Now I know it might be crazy. I know it might be crazy, you know what I'm saying? I know it might be crazy, but just think of the facts, right? If he didn't show up until after it was made. So who hosts an event and doesn't even show up until the end? Like, does that make any sense? Think about that, okay? Think about that. Just think about that. Also, see, all these stuff are starting to run into my mind. Also, he knew that nobody went to see him. He knew that and I was surprised too, because people from like all over the place came just to see Drake and supposedly LeBron and J. Cole, and people were upset that they weren't there, right? And obviously, like, if the event had to get canceled because of a bomb threat, nobody would blame FouseyTube. They would blame it on the bomb threat, and so the whole event would be over, right? But if FouseyTube started from the beginning and everything went good, but there were no performers, then all the hate would be on FouseyTube, because it's just a waste of everyone's time, okay? So he decided it'd be a good idea, and to be honest, it's kind of smart. He decided it'd be a good idea if he decided to call a bomb threat on his own event, so that way it would get canceled and the blame would be on the bomb threat and not on him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so another reason why I think he did all this was just to promote his song, which everyone knows he did it just to promote his song. And he decided, out of all the performers, after all the commotion about the bomb threat, you know what I'm saying? You know, the bomb threat, which, you know, was fake, okay? Let's just say that it was fake. There was no bomb, but it was fake, right? He decided to stand on top of an Uber. He paid an Uber $50,000 to let him stand on the car, and he decided to perform his own song. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get this one thing straight, okay? So, the event is for positivity. The song is a diss track on Rice Gum. Now, you host an event for positivity and no hate, right? And at the event for positivity and no hate, you show the diss track of you just show a Rice Gum diss track. And a diss track, if you guys don't know what a diss track is, it's a song basically dissing the other person. It's kind of in the name. So if you don't know what a diss track is, then I'm sorry. But basically, he diss tracks Rice Gum, and not only does he just like make a diss track, but he decides to perform it, you know, live in front of all the people that supposedly came for positivity. So that's another thing. Also, you know what really gets me kind of mad? Is that, like, even though he might have his own problems and all that, like, I know he has bipolar, I think so. I don't know. But, the night before the event, he's on FaceTime with Keemstar, right? He's on FaceTime with Keemstar, right? And they're talking like they're brothers. They're like, oh, you're gonna come to the event? Yeah, bro. At the event, Keemstar has no idea this is coming. FouseyTube decides to just call him out in front of everyone, like, out of nowhere. He just starts to, like, call him out and, like, just start, like, not insulting him, but, like, you know, just, like, saying all these unnecessary things, which I guess some of it makes sense, but, you know, that's, like, on that. But basically, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say was, and leave it down in the comment description if you think what I'm saying might be true, or if I'm just, like, you know, not making any sense. But I honestly think that FouseyTube called the bomb threat on his own event, so that way none of the hate would go to him. Also, another thing, let's not forget that all of you know already, Drake doesn't even know. Like, Drake has been interviewed and all that. Drake even said he has no idea who FouseyTube is, and FouseyTube claimed that they hung out at the club. So, you know what? FouseyTube just has a lot of, like, thinking to do and, like, rethinking to do, and like, I don't know what's going on through his head, but, yeah, so that's all. Leave your opinions down in the comment section Leave your opinions down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. And before I go, I just want to say about what happened yesterday at the press conference. You know, I have to take off the glasses for this because you guys know I'm a big fan of Logan Paul. I don't care what he did. I don't care that he walked out. I don't care about none of that. Just know, comes August 25th, Logan Paul's going to take the W. Have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace.